Thursday.
Okay.
But and then the end show. We are going for the first international break. First international break need do, you know. The big money boys near you. First of all, in the top 5 European leagues, no, Erling Haaland in the top of the goal king chart. Our 6 goals. Our the English Premier League was a hat trick in the last game, boy. Kylian Mbappe. We have latest on Mbappe, 5 goals. Jude Bellingham as Obia Obo in the midfield of Real Madrid, not essentially as an attacker. Also 5 goals in the Spanish La Liga as it stands now. Lautaro Martinez, the Italian Serie A, and so 5 goals, Italian Serie A. All the top strikers that you expected to pop it up and get a goals, no, goals, no, in Europe. Haaland, Mbappe, Bellingham, Lautaro Martinez in the Italian Serie A. And that's exactly what it is. Well, who striker woman? These are the boys that get a job done. I've been here started season in here, but they have started it on the right note. Rich. L'équipe for at the bombshell about the tournament. And I read it to you and Francais. Say that time I say that you believe you say maybe Mbappe is possibly going to extend his contract. You know? I remember we used a particular word. Say, Kylian Mbappe and Paris Saint-Germain wanted to arrive at a truce and a middle ground on how both of them will not lose out in this summer. Any the year left on his contract. You know? L'Equipe is reporting this morning. Say, oh, time and Mbappe and in the entourage, a place stop on said they are not going to sign an extension with Paris Saint-Germain. So, one of the things that were very, very huge in them, they said, we mentioned here, say, if Mbappe leaves for free next summer, Paris Saint-Germain is going to lose huge sum of money. And once in here, some of their players, no, they would have to sell them or lay them off. And yes, sir, they will not be able to pay them. Which, Kylian Mbappe and in the entourage, you could share. Nasser El Khalifi in their last meeting, and the conversation was simple. All the allowances that he was supposed to get, in excess of 100 million euros, Mbappe decided to relinquish that. Now I'm going to born this summer, but still won't extend the contract.
That is the deal.
Yes. He did not extend his contract. As we stand now, in fact, Mbappe has not extended his contract. At least officially.
It's a royalty bonus.
Yeah.
Which is saying
100 million. This one, near answers 100
million.
Yes.
I don't see. Or no moment is on J.
Yes, he is letting it go. To play.
No, they are both season.
Yeah, or the both season, you know. But extension in there. Also, more fast our conversation and change. You see, it goes to add up to your analogy with you. Say, Madrid probably have a pre-contract agreement with him, and you mentioned it the last time. Say when we go into next summer, he's going for free. He may go for free to Real Madrid, because say also how much Paris Saint-Germain would want to take from Kylian Mbappe. They will not take less than 150 million. 2 seasons in a row. It may be difficult for Madrid to pump more than 100 million season after season. Again, after Jude Bellingham, for Mbappe to get him to the club. It is hard, yeah. If you can make some sacrifice to play for the Los Blancos of Real Madrid, then you do it. Relinquish the 100 million. When you come to Real Madrid as over for free, it will probably be in your wages or your allowances for you, and then you take it as a player. So Kylian Mbappe has not signed an extension. Make it a rich. One of the most difficult people you would want to deal with now in the transfer window. Hey, Kylian Mbappe Faisal Amari. If you are dealing with Mbappe's mother, you need to be very careful. His father is not difficult to deal with. Or a straight, simple African Cameroonian man that you speak to and you accept fine. But Faisal is much more learned. From Northern Africa. More detail. With a lot of the things that will push you for her. No? She would want to make sure that the banner gets to the best part of the deal before she accepts. So Mbappe, as it stands now, it looks like once in next year he will leave Paris Saint-Germain and he will leave for free. Barring any last minute changes. But you see, a truce for both of them. PSG get to use their star boy player, their star player, no, for this summer. and then Senyamia Aduma, he is also going to lose 100 million plus other monies and Kombelusu. So at least maybe they are getting 100 million for Kylian Mbappe. So might be finding for free. They may see that as the money that they got in terms of profit for Kylian Mbappe, and maybe he may go. But as it stands now, there is no contract extension for Mbappe any Paris Saint-Germain. But season is starting nice. For him to play about 4 games or 3 games for Paris Saint-Germain, no, I said 5 goals. It tells you say he is focused. And your big worry is he's banging in the goals for Paris Saint-Germain, and it's a good one for him. I've always maintained, Serge, Mbappe's biggest worry at Paris Saint-Germain, them almost attitude to make sure say they do enough to go and win any trophy in Europe.
Okay.
Paris were not doing enough. Or no, when they say if you are bringing in a Messi, that is not as motivated as a 23-year, 24-year-old player will be. If you are bringing in a Neymar who has been there, who is not so motivated, it doesn't align. Both of them have won the Champions League before coming to Paris Saint-Germain. He hasn't won. He has just won the World Cup. In terms of his legacy as a player, he would want to win more, even if it's the UEFA Champions League. To add to the World Cup, it pushes him up in the annals of French and European football. So it is very, very, very important for him. Again, if you play Kylian Mbappe on the field of play, if you go back to the French days, if you go back to his best Paris Saint-Germain days, Kylian Mbappe in that 4-3-3 don't want to be the central player. Yesterday again, there was a video that L'Equipe dropped when Mauricio Pochettino was there. He was asked about the comparison between Lionel Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar. He said it's simple. He said Mbappe, Messi, Neymar are players who love to receive the ball to feet. He doesn't love to receive the ball to feet. So you cannot necessarily play him through central areas. He wants to manipulate the space from outside. So opponents up and in chain to come and press him. He would want to draw the opponent out slowly, then come back again. Then once he leaves the space away, should I say, right behind him, he attacks the space when you play it through. And it is part of his game. He thinks with players like Marco Verratti, was always going to get better. So now that maybe Neymar and then Messi are out of the equation, it is time.
Okay.
Maybe he may turn his head. Maybe by the time the season ends, if they're able to go very far and Paris Saint-Germain show him, said they are willing to do enough for him to win something, maybe he would want to stay at Paris Saint-Germain. It's a good truce for now. And a very good manager in Luis Enrique. And that's it now.
And it's a smart move from Paris Saint-Germain.
Both of them actually.
Since it's a brand, still now no Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah.
Those are extending the contract.
Yeah.
But Yebo season now, you can still talk to him.
Exactly.
If you are over,
Yes.
no, you cross the
He may change.
okay. Moment standing by 1 year.
Very, very, very important.
And for count Madrid bar.
Yeah.
And it's different. So it's a good move.
Very important.
A win-win situation for
Yes,
the both parties need now.
yes, very, very important for both parties. And Mbappe maybe may stay or honor. Rich, the Saudis, they are testing Liverpool to the core. Rich, almost first bid a Saudi for our 85 for Nidi can buy. It was just excess of 100 million pounds. Jurgen Klopp sat in a pre-match press conference and said, Salah doesn't want to leave. We are not even thinking of letting Salah go. But Rich, one of the biggest reasons why Liverpool will not think of letting Mohamed Salah go is simple. The European transfer window is closed. And in my opinion, if you want a winger, more creativity, more end product, more goals, more assist, more hold up play in the world, apart from Mohamed Salah at his heydays now, there is no winger as developed as him than maybe Rafael Leao. To see, you know, there are some wingers that are good for wing play, 1v1, taking players on. They do that. But one winger, he can create from wide areas. He can be a good outlet. He will still give you more goals and assists in a season. Right now, the only one that I can think of off the top of my head, same Mijina has said, is Rafael Leao. Now, if you look at the number of goals since Mohamed Salah joined the English Premier League, Rich, Mohamed Salah has scored more goals than any Premier League player since he joined in 2017-2018. Mohamed Salah 139 goals, Harry Kane 135 goals, Jamie Vardy 94. Harry Kane, mind you, is an out-and-out striker. Mohamed Salah is not an out-and-out striker. Yes, he benefited from the exploit and the hard work of Sadio Mane, Bobby Firmino, but then the output of Mohamed Salah is very important. And now no pay when we woke up, the Saudis have come up with a whooping 215 million quid bid for Liverpool. Serich, they have gone to the Fenway Group. They've spoken to them and said, do you know what? This is a war chance that we have for you. We just want Mohamed Salah. The advantage that the Liverpool people have is that Mohamed Salah ain't too enthused about leaving Liverpool. But another big thing that may worry is say, Al Ittifaq for Saudi Arabia phone, they have time. Maybe somebody would have spoken of acclimatization of the Saudi league. He is a Muslim. Everything that they do in Saudi Arabia, he is known to it from his home nation in Egypt. So that's not going to be a big deal for him. The problem is, will the wages and the money turn the head of Mohamed Salah now? Or two, will Liverpool budge? Because right now, Rich, if Liverpool say they are taking that 250 million, the English transfer window is closed. They can't get anybody now. And in the Liverpool team, in the academy, in the first team, I don't know who will make up for Mohamed Salah goals. If you take Darwin Nunez, last season wasn't the best season for Nunez. Again, Luis Diaz, an excellent winger. But he doesn't give you that number of goals and creativity that Mohamed Salah gives you from outward. Diogo Jota, again, is part of the attacking force. But he also doesn't give you what you get from Mohamed Salah. So where are they going to get those creativity and goals from if they take that amount of money? But he can also so Liverpool will make his hard decision. Let's just take Mohamed Salah away. But Liverpool will make his hard decision. Jurgen Klopp will not want to lose him. But the financial decks at the Fenway Group will see the money and say, hey, this is big money. This is big money. And the business people every time will think about the money before any other thing. Then Jurgen Klopp says, oh, the footballing reasons, he ain't replacement in Mano. But the business people will make a proper business case for Mohamed Salah to go to Saudi Arabia. They have now till Thursday. Now Saudi for not transfer deadline exclusive. They have time. And I'm very, very certain say the fact that Saudi for want to keep going and coming back again. They have some yes for Mohamed Salah. Say, okay, go and try the Fenway people. If they accept, I will move. Maybe I am a player. I am a player of Liverpool. If you speak to them, I will move. Do not worry. And that's why they keep on coming. It will turn the head and then it will Fenway Group on them and we'll see if Mohamed Salah is going to leave. Which I do. You see, I know that every Chelsea fan that listens to us every morning say Chelsea lose. I'm sure that you receive those messages. Sometimes you receive messages of people, big men and women, that's leave Chelsea. And when we are worried after losses, or your manager or gas filling station or Kenyans, every time Chelsea lose, constantly tell it from everybody in Miram. Everybody is worried. My little message and my little editorial to the Chelsea fans is simple. Chelsea have bought best players, wonderful talent. It's an investment. But Rich, sir, in the process of team building, there is a part that is the most difficult. The most difficult part is the team building. You can buy the players, but then building of a team, bringing all of them together to make them one unified front, and it takes time. Players like Chelsea at all. It will never be enough to win anything. So what should Nottingham Forest game in the West Ham game? Now Chelsea lost both games in the same fashion. A team that sits together and catches you on the break because you lack cohesion. And the only way you get cohesion in any team is to play together for a long time, for you to build that confidence together and build the cohesion to play. So it is good. They've done the investment. But team building, Rich, will take time. That's the fact. And the funny thing is that the time, you will not know if time it is when you get to the tail end of the time that you can tell that this thing did not work and we made a mistake here and there and we need to change something. So if you're a Chelsea fan, maybe you should keep on exercising patience to wait and see how things go. I know I did not have time. Jadon Sancho, Nerite Hagasem, Anthony Asem, and Mason Greenwood. Gabi says, I'm Kung Fu boys.
No comment.